doing a walkthrough of my Honda Grom. It's a 2018. So we're going to be doing a walkthrough, see what are the mods that we have done, the little things that we have added and the things that we have removed. And so that way you guys are familiar with the setup that I have here. Just a quick disclosure, we still have a little bit more parts coming in just to make the full stunt setup, but that's going to be in future videos. So for now, let's just go take a closer look and we'll start the rundown. Okay, so the first mod that we're gonna point out here, here we just have a quick and cheap tail light for the Grom. You can find them on eBay. They're probably like 12-15 bucks. Of course I went with this because before I had the subcage, if you're doing wheelies and all this stuff, you go for a scrape, or if you loop, for those who like looping a lot, you don't want to spend a shit ton of money on tail light and then you're just gonna break it off. So we got a eBay light. Moving down, we have 402 Innovation subcage. I'll link down the model on the description down below so you guys can take a look at it. But this subcage, it has two compartments here that you can just store whatever you can fit in here. So there's both of them. So it's pretty handy. The only disadvantage, we're gonna have to either come up with something here or replace it because we don't have pegs. So if we're trying to do double back pegs and stuff, like technically of course you don't have anything to stand on, so pretty much all you gotta do is just put your feet in here. So we're gonna be looking and changing this in the future, maybe, who knows, here soon or maybe a little bit down the road. But yeah, so 402 Innovation subcage, tail light. So we're gonna be moving on here to the side of the bike. So here we have the Zoom loop exhaust, which we already have previous film or record a video showing the installation of it. So I hit up my good friends from all the way in Thailand, and then they hooked me up with the Zoom loop exhaust. I used to have it on my 2014 Honda Grom, which I had fully set up, but I got rid of it, so now we just have this one, so we're working with it. What can I say about this exhaust? It's pretty cool. I like the look. Definitely I like the sound, so it's a must. If you're trying to go for something that's going to make your Grom a lot louder, I'll definitely recommend it. So this is for the exhaust side. Let's move up to the front. As you guys can see, I'm not running signals in here because we should be expecting the flush signals to come into the mail, but that's what we have for now. So here we also have more 402 products. So we have the Pro Taper bar with the what do you call it? The adapters, and then bar adapters. We also have the Pro Taper grips, and we have a 2-finger clutch which comes from our friends on 402. So it's a pretty nice setup. From there you see it's pretty comfortable. Here there's going to be moved out of the way maybe later down the road, and then we're gonna add our handbrake, which should be coming too. If you want to point this out, the front brake lever is pretty much another cheap one from eBay. So once again, if you drop your follower, you don't want to spend a lot of money on levers if you don't want them to break. So I think that's pretty much what we have from the front. Now we're gonna move into the actual gearing of the bike. Of course, in the front one you're not going to see it because it's covered, but I have a 13 tooth Sunstart front sprocket just to make it a little bit smaller. I think the original you're running a 14 tooth in the front, and no, as a matter of fact, I believe it's a 15 tooth on the front. So this one is a 13. If we move to the rear, I don't know if you want to point it out here, we have the Vortex aluminum sprocket. It is a 37 tooth. So I like that combination a lot for the lot. If we're running in the streets, I don't know, a lot of people just run 1437, but 1337 for the lot works really well for me. So I am running aluminum in the back. A lot of people don't recommend them. I haven't had a problem with them. The wear out ratio, they wear out super quick, so that will be one thing that you might want to consider if you're going to run aluminum sprockets. But for the most part, they work really well. And I think that should wrap it up. It's a really quick walk through the bike so you guys know what I'm running with. So now I'm just going to give you a couple of cinematic shots, and then we're just going to move into a little clip.